Hi guys, today I'll show you how to make cabbage thoran, which is a stir fry from the state of Kerala in South India. If you're looking for a new cabbage recipe, this is it. It's very easy to make, quick, and requires just a few ingredients. Excuse my voice, I'm getting over a cold. All the ingredients and measurements are in a link right below this video. I have a head of green cabbage that I've washed. I'm only going to use half of this. Fresh green chilies, little piece of fresh ginger root, peel it and we'll grate it. Some shallots. If you can't get shallots, you can substitute red onion. Grated coconut. Use fresh grated coconut or frozen. If you're using frozen grated coconut, just make sure to thaw it first. Ground turmeric, mustard seeds and dried red chilies, urad dal, and oil. Traditionally, coconut oil is used. You can substitute vegetable oil or canola oil. It's best not to use olive oil or any other flavored oils for this recipe. A sprig of curry leaves. These are used in most Kerala dishes. You can get them in Indian stores and some Asian stores. The green chilies, take the stems off. Just split them in half. Slice the shallots. Cut the cabbage in half. Take the core out. I'm going to thinly slice half of the cabbage. And then chop the cabbage into small pieces. You want the cabbage to look almost grated like this. Cutting them into these small pieces will help them cook really fast. It's also very pleasant texture when you eat it. I just like to divide the cabbage into 3 parts and cut it across this way. It's just easier. If you have a loose piece of cabbage like this, just cut it separately. Let's roll it up. If there are any tough pieces, just put them in your compost. When you prep your ingredients, it's easiest to line them up in the order they're going to go into your pan. First, we're going to put oil into the pan and heat it up. Then put the mustard seeds in and red chilies, urad dal, curry leaves, shallots, green chilies, turmeric, then the cabbage and coconut. By the way, I do make the cabbage thoran sometimes without the urad dal, so if you don't have it, you can leave it out, it's fine. I'm going to heat up my wok. It's best to make the thoran in a large wok or a large saute pan. You don't want to use a very small pan because the cabbage will taste steamed rather than stir-fried. When the pan is hot, you can add the oil. The oil needs to be very hot, so when you put the mustard seeds in, they'll pop. You can always check the oil by putting 1 mustard seed in. You see it's not popping, so the oil's not ready. When they start popping, I like to put the urad dal in, the red chilies, be careful when you put the curry leaves in because, as you saw, they will pop and sputter all over the place. You see the urad dal is golden, that's what you want. The green chilies in, grate the ginger, add more oil if you need to, add a little bit of oil. So I have a lot of cabbage. Turmeric, salt, You want to stir this on low heat for about 20 seconds until the raw taste of the turmeric goes away. We started on very high heat, but once you add the onions, you can turn the heat down so they don't burn and the urad dal doesn't burn either. It smells really good. I added the turmeric first so it'll coat the cabbage evenly. Add the cabbage. Now don't add any water to the cabbage, it doesn't need it. You can see it's already wilting. The cabbage cooks in just a few minutes. You don't want to overcook it. After a minute, add the grated coconut. The heat should be on medium-low, depending on what kind of pan you're using. This cast iron wok gets very hot, it holds the heat, so I need to use a medium-low heat. When you add the coconut, the water from the coconut will also help cook the cabbage a bit. You don't have to stir it continuously, but do stir it every minute or so. See, it's getting soft and wilting. It's been less than 5 minutes. Taste it and see if it's cooked. It needs another minute. Also adjust the salt. I'll add a tiny bit more salt. And the cabbage is done. So the cooking time is about 5-6 minutes, depending on how finely you've sliced the cabbage. The cabbage has got a perfect texture. It's cooked but not soft. It's a little spicy from the green chilies. If you don't want it spicy at all, just use one green chili instead of the two. If you like it very spicy, break up the red chilies when you put it in with the mustard seeds. It's a healthy vegetable dish. We just used a little bit of oil. There's no other fat in it really. Very tasty way to eat cabbage. I hope you try this simple recipe and let me know how you like it. If you want to get a notification of when I upload a new video, click on the bell icon and select all. Subscribe and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.